Hey, what is going on, everybody out there? This is Jakejames Lugo, senior editor here at thecoalition.com. I got another exclusive interview for you guys, something random, something fun, based on some stuff that we actually did recently in our unboxing and impression series over on the Coalition YouTube channel and the Coalition website. So I got Alexander here with me, Alexander Caan, who's the owner of the Controller People. He pretty much makes custom modded controllers, and specifically PlayStation 4 DualShock controllers. So that's pretty dope. So Alexander, thanks for chatting up with me. How's things over there? What's going on?
Hello, buddy. Yeah, nice to speak to you. Everything's good. Everything's good. We're busy over here. Making the controllers and stuff. Yeah, playing games and Fortnite.
That's pretty cool, man. That's dope. So we had our chance to post up the unboxing impressions video that we did of one of the controllers that you guys sent over. So big thanks for that. We did the Pokemon controller unboxing. If you guys haven't seen it yet, definitely check it out when you get a chance. It's a pretty interesting design. You know, I thought it was really clean. I thought it was really nice to use. I've used it a bunch of times, for various different reviews that I've been doing for, on PlayStation 4, etc. So how do you guys usually, like the basic bare bones, I guess you could say process, how you guys go about making these controllers? Because they don't look cheap. They don't look, brazy. They don't look kind of like, rush jobs. They look very well-designed, painted, thought out controllers. What is it that you guys go through in order to make one of these things?
Well, we've got a few different designs. Yeah, you went with the Pokemon controller. Well, it's not easy. It's not easy work. I mean, PlayStation, Sony, they do a good job of making it difficult for us to get in the controller and make all the adjustments and designing the shells. It's not easy work. But with the different designs, we do something called hydro dipping. So to get the different designs, the process is we sort of dip the shells into a big. It's sort of like a bath of water with a design, and it just lays on top of the water, and you sort of just put the shells in slowly, and it sort of just covers the shell with whichever design you've got, and that's basically the designing of the controllers. We've also got a lot of features there. I'm not sure if you've covered them, sorry, in your unboxing video.
Yeah, the back click sticks, the changeable, analog sticks, because you guys got like various different analog sticks you could put on with different lengths and stuff. And then the programmable buttons on the back, which are the turbo buttons almost, or just like the different types of programmable buttons that you could do for different functions.
That's good. Yeah, that's correct. So we've got the click sticks at the back, which you can program to any button. X and 0 are the popular ones. They're sort of jump and crouch in your Call of Duty games and your first-person shooters. We've also got the SSTs, which are the spring stop triggers, which are basically trigger stops. There are two sort of main go-to features. I think if you're going to be playing like the shooting games, you sort of need the spring stop triggers and you need the click sticks. It helps you a bunch. I mean, really, if you're going to get a controller and you're into gaming, you're into shooters, you sort of need these custom controllers nowadays. You're at a major disadvantage if you haven't got one of these bad boys.
They're interesting. I know when I was looking at it, I thought, again, like I said, it's not built cheap. That doesn't look like something that's like you would go to like some guy's garage or something of the sort where it won't kind of function, or there'll be problems with it right when you get it back and stuff. Like, they look well designed, they look well painted and stuff. And it's interesting to me that you were telling me about the process for getting those designs on the shells themselves for the controller, because I thought originally like maybe you guys put it through a machine and like spray it on or something. And I know some people even do hand painted designs for some of the controllers. But yours look like very similar to how like you would go to like a store and buy a PlayStation DualShock controller, and they look like clean in the way that they're put on there.
Yeah, no, it's definitely it's definitely a process. I mean, we've got better over time. I mean, we've been doing it a while now. It's not easy work, but it's the best process. I mean, we want to actually start doing maybe some spray jobs and sort of some handmade ones, some exclusive, unique ones. Maybe we can push that out in the future, but at the moment we've got a ton of designs on there. There's lots. So
cool.
Whatever takes your fancy,
yeah.
we should have you covered. And like I said, with the features as well, you can make a pretty good, like, Ulink controller. And they're getting more popular nowadays. I think, if you're going to spend if you're into gaming, you want the right tools, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. But what I'm curious about is because you mentioned that it could be sometimes a little bit difficult, to work with them, as far as like, opening up the controllers and really getting into the inside of the guts and stuff. Have you ever run into like an issue with like PlayStation themselves or Sony when it came to like messing with stuff like this? Because I know that obviously companies are super protective of their property, their tech, all this stuff. Nintendo is notorious for stuff like
Yes.
that. Have you ever had to like maybe communicate with Sony or PR or anybody of the sort over there?
They're a pretty hard bunch of people to get hold of, but we've spoken to them before in the past, and they don't really mind it, because obviously it's good for business. I mean, if we're selling controllers, they're selling controllers. So I think they do like there's a few companies out there that do it, but I'd say that the hard thing is that they the Sony controller, the DualShock 4, hasn't sort of changed over time. Externally, it looks the same, but they sometimes just change the I don't know why it happens, but we get a batch of controllers one day and we open them up and they're completely different inside. So that causes a problem for us, that we have to change the mechanics that we put inside the controller for our features. It sort of, it surprises us sometimes. You order a batch of 50 to 100 to 150 controllers, and they're all different internally. So that's a problem that we often come across.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been 5 different generations of controllers, so 5 times the inside of the controller has changed. So that, as you can imagine,
at least you guys understand it with each iteration, as new product comes out. I mean, you still have like a basis to work with and stuff. One of the other things I'm curious to know is that when you mentioned designs and maybe collaborations in the future, what are some of the types of collaborations you guys are looking to aim towards, like actually making, to provide those options out there for customers? Because again, I looked at the Pokemon controller, which had the Pokemon design on there. I know you guys have had designs for like, DC Comics stuff. You've had Marvel Comics stuff, Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff. You even had a couple special versions of special designs for like specific games like Overwatch, because I saw a Diva design on there, and then a couple others as well. But I mean, is there any ones that maybe you guys haven't done yet that you're looking to do, or at least aiming to try to do so in the nearby future?
Well, we just take it as it comes, really. Yeah, we've got the comic book ones, which we've recently released. Future-wise, it's just if we see something that's sort of popular, and we can push, and I know sort of Fortnite has taken, I love the game. That's taken a world by storm. We might think about doing something with them, or Fortnite type designs. I think we're also looking to push our Xbox as well. So we're a relatively new company. So we've started off with PlayStation. We wanted to get everything just right, and then push into different avenues. We don't want to take on too much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Overall, was like, if you guys were going to get away from just doing PlayStation controllers, because obviously other companies I've seen and that I've even done stuff with before usually get into Xbox controllers. They do PlayStation controllers. They probably do off-brand other retro controllers as well. Even stuff with Nintendo. Like, have you guys thought about that at some point?
We definitely are. Yeah, no, we definitely want to. It's just that we've started small. To be honest, I started this company myself just from home. Just one day, I've got a 3D printer at home, and I started experimenting with it. And I've started I started selling them on eBay, and from there it's just grown and grown and grown. And now that's why we've started off really small. We started off with the PlayStation controllers. We want to get everything just right, and definitely, yeah. Now we're looking to push into with Xbox controllers next, and all the other consoles, and maybe even, I don't know, other stuff, just gaming gears, headsets in general.
That's cool. That'd be interesting. I'd be curious to know if you guys would ever consider maybe doing actual consoles themselves. Like actually, because I know, again, some companies do something similar where they'll have designs on the actual shells of the console. So you can have like a custom designs like PlayStation, a custom design, Xbox One, etc. But built in the same vein or the same philosophy of what they approach with the controllers. Like, would you guys ever consider doing something like that as well, besides like the peripheral tech?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think the processes are all the same. So, I mean, once you get one just right, it can sort of open doors for the others. I mean, it's not going to be too difficult now to do the consoles and the other consoles. Once we get one right, the rest is pretty easy.
Cool. Very, very cool. So one final thing before we wrap up is I'm curious to know is like, is there one thing you want to tell people out there that, again, probably listening to this for the first time, never really heard of you guys, or again, haven't really seen our unboxing and impressions that we did for the controller we looked at and stuff. What is one thing that you want to tell everybody, that they could come out of this, this conversation, be intrigued a little bit about what you guys do, to kind of entice them to kind of check out that first controller, that first custom controller from you guys that they could get for their console?
Well, when you come to the Controller People, you're getting a pretty unique product. Most of our features that we add onto our controllers, they're unique. They're not found anywhere else. It's not, they're things that we make. And we're a small team, so you're going to be getting a personable service from us. So we enjoy it as well. We're gamers ourselves. We love it ourselves, so we know what people are looking for when they come for gaming controllers. But yeah, check us out. Like I said, we're a unique gaming controller company, so you're not going to be getting the same stuff elsewhere.
True that. Yeah, and again, if you guys want to see it firsthand, you guys want to see exactly what we discussed and stuff, check out that unboxing and impressions. Like I keep saying, again, it has it right there. You can see the design, see the quality of it. What is it that you guys have done and stuff? It's really, really cool. I really dig it. And again, I'm curious to see at one point some of the other designs at some point, because I think what you guys do is pretty interesting. So, Alex, thank you for coming to chat with me and stuff. Really quickly, really fun, quick fire one. Craziest design that you guys have put on a controller thus far?
I'll tell you what, we've got a Grand Theft Auto one coming out very, very soon. So check that one out.
That's dope. If you guys can, if I can make a random request to shoot my shot, do something Star Wars. I'm just saying. You got Marvel. Okay. You got Disney. Okay, you got some of that. So I'm just saying, The Last Jedi came out too long ago. We were all messed up and stuff. I get it. But, Solo is coming out. I'm just saying.
Okay. Not the first time I've heard that one.
Definitely, right? But again, thank you, Alex, for coming on here and chatting with me and stuff. And again, guys, if you want to see all that stuff, you guys want to check out some more stuff from the Controller People, there'll be links in the description box below for you guys to check out and go directly to it and see some of the designs and other cool stuff that they have on there. But with that being said, though, we will talk to you guys again very soon. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the Koalition's YouTube channel for all our videos related to gaming, developer interviews, exclusives, TK Spotlight, the Co-op podcast, a whole bunch of other stuff. And don't forget to leave us a comment down below with any suggestions of stuff that you guys want us to take a look at when you guys can. Again, leave us any sort of comments, suggestions that you guys got, and hopefully we can make it happen for all of you. But that being said, talk to you guys again real soon. Peace out and stay epic, everybody.